Okay, I think we're live. Okay.
Oh,
hey!
lovely.
We're live! Hello, everyone. I'm Phalanges.
And I'm DAREU, sellout mode.
Welcome to Mousecast. We do this every week. Subscribe. Discord, link in the description below. That's the best way to engage with us. Wait a second, Daz. Wait a second. I goofed
We're
up.
not live, are we?
No, my webcams are messed up. I'm stupid.
No.
We were so...
We're locked and loaded, bro. Let's do it.
I know, right? No, I don't have the Discord popped out. I'm stupid.
No, you just have the dock on the screen. Love that.
There we go. Is that better? Now we're good. Okay.
Are we good?
I think
I just see the dock.
Oh, you
yeah. No, it's fixed.
Okay,
It's fixed. It's
good.
fixed.
Okay. Enjoy the holiday. Everyone says 10 to X. Dude, what's up, Azar? I'm still using the Jinsoku because it's good. So, guys, we do this every week. Subscribe, Discord, best way to contact us there. Daz, what's on your desk right now?
The G-Wolves Vuk.
Do we have an official pronunciation?
I researched thoroughly and came up with Vuk, but some people were saying the Slavic was also Vuk. It's definitely not Vuk, was my conclusion. So
Yeah, I fear that that's demonetizable.
yeah, I mean, he would definitely start his video with like, "I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna call it the VUK just in case it triggers." I have a Flash Beyond. Can you see the logo somewhere? I don't know. It's a white glass
corner.
pad. $60. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Comes with an arm sleeve and
top.
got skates.
It's on top of my Oni's Oath, which is on top of my Nomi, because I need to review all three of them soon. So
Yeah. Let's see. What do I have? Because I always forget. I have a ROM ER21 Pro in blue, though I think I'm actually going to swap that out for this beautiful INPHIC INX SE. Well, the shell is an INX SE, and then I swapped it. Dude, I think it looks so good in person. It's like, oh, it's so good in person.
that's good to know. It's the INX, you said? I like that shape quite a bit.
Yeah, but the SE has a garbage S205 sensor. So I just did a shell swap, and then it's frosted. So you smooth that out with acetone, and you get this. Then, like I said, I have the Jinsoku 10 to X 500 by 500. And then, Daz, we have one more thing that's not on our desk, but on us.
The TiVo jacket?
Yeah, dude, we gotta show it off. We gotta show it
The
off.
problem is, I'm like leaning forward, and the logo drops off the screen. But I've been wearing this out in the world, all over the place. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's comfortable.
it is. It's kind of swooshy. The material's kind of swooshy.
Especially the same kind of jacket you get for like if you like go to work at a Mercedes dealer and then you buy your tools from a company and they give you like a jacket for that company, like a snap-on jacket. That's like the vibes. I
Yeah,
get,
it is. Yeah, it is like it's like a lightweight work jacket. Yeah, it's not like
I'm
a
going
North
to
Face.
annoyingly ping everybody in the Mousecast.
Oh,
well.
do it, please. Thank you. It's also, I think I described on the last podcast, it's like not quite like I don't think you see this American styling in American style very often. It has like a elastic waist, and it has a very poppable collar that I described as being a Yu-Gi-Oh game master.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it's a good call.
Mine's like washed out in the background. Anyway, okay, let's move on. I do have a teaser.
Brand tier list today. We're wearing a brand jacket.
I know, not biased. I do have something I need to shout out, Daz. I don't know if I hit you with this yet. Guys, next Mousecast, we will be doing 2026 bingo cards. Daz and I will together, I think, make one. I don't know if we're going to make one separately. I don't think so. But I'm going to post the link to this in the description. And y'all, please feel free to, what you'll do is, because it's read only, you'll have to go to file, like make a copy or download or something, and then you can fill it out yourself. Post it to our Discord, where post it to the Mousecast channel. Post it to the Mousecast channel in our Discord, and we will make our own, and then we'll live react. Maybe what we could do, Daz, is we could take everyone else's inputs, and we could make those our fields that we make on ours. So some samples of things to put on a 2026 bingo card are like Finalmouse factory delayed, ULX milked yet again. We could have the biggest Mousecast guest yet ever in terms of subscriber count. Other things I have here, SteelSeries remains irrelevant. Razer AI dongle for $49.99. ATK clones another Zowie. 3D printed mouse in a pro tournament. I think we might see like think about like PMM, Piranha Mouse Mods.
What are you trying to say with Daz steps back from reviewing and announces retirement? Both. What are they both doing out there? Daz enjoy his life again?
All right, so I'm gonna post this in the chat and
no comment. That would be great.
And I need to edit it to the YouTube VOD at some point. Hopefully, I remember to do that. Add to YouTube VOD phalanges, please. Thanks. Okay. So, Daz, let's get into the news.
Yes, for all 7 of you people watching, let's do the news.
Heck yeah. So the first bit of news, well, I'm surprised. Yeah, it's probably because I borked it by going live beforehand. Who cares? First bit of news, Logitech. Oh, change to the news banner. Mousecast banner gone. Logitech G304X Lightspeed is now announced. It clone of the MCHOSE G3. So if you guys don't know, the G305 people have been asking for a lightweight version forever. People have done 3D printed ones. It's insane. There have been clones from Attack Shark and others. We can watch the Vimeo here. Hopefully it's not insanely loud. Hey dog, thank you for opening the door all the way. I'm gonna wake mommy up by yelling about mice into my computer. Yeah, it's a
Does it make you
mouse.
fly?
It does make you fly. 57 grams, 42% reduction. So they don't have. It's a rechargeable battery. They redesigned the like shell structure. Smaller PCB, minus 2.8 grams. We still have a DPI button on top. They're talking about reducing battery weight. That's the main bulk of it here. That upper shell weight, 8.5 grams. Because she was not light before. It was like what, 74 grams?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Updated Hero 2 sensor for those of us who care. Is that the 888 inches per second max tracking? So there wasn't.
I saw that they had the GPX1 sensor. Oh, that has GPX2 sensor.
Oh, I don't. Is Hero 2? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll take a look at the specs in the Reddit comments. Awkward grip. Yeah, at first I thought this was like a meme post, like it wasn't serious. Oh wait, what are these switches?
Shells with white dots.
Yeah, ATK uses they use one that's a transparent. The Huano is a transparent pink top. It's in the like the A9 Pro Plus. They're good switches if these are Huanos. I don't know. Same skates. We're not going to big skates anymore. They're the same 4 corners. Little
big foot pads.
hills.
Rough.
Yeah. Different colorways. That's actually kind of sick. That's probably the most positive thing I have to say about the mouse. Daz, which colorway is the best? Objectively.
Black. It's either black, purple, or gray, teal. One of those two.
I agree.
Why they did like color contrasts and then they decided to stop doing the color contrasts and the purple and the pink is beyond me.
I don't know.
But...
They do have lilac in the G305 and some other mice, so maybe that got good sales numbers. The big thing here, guys, is so it's 57 grams. Do you know the price, Daz?
I don't know. What is it?
Can you guess?
120.
120.
I have no idea. They never listed a mouse 120 before, so that doesn't make a lot of sense.
They do have the Superlight SE.
SE?
Right? Which is 1K hertz, and this is 140.
140. That's Logitech. Is it just 160? Are they just like greedy?
You might be pleasantly surprised. Oh, they aren't going to show it here. It is coming in at, do they show it? Mechanical switches. Let's freaking go. It's $100. $100 even. So
that's not good, but it's not horrible for them.
It's not horrible for them. That's the thing. Yeah. 57 grams is lightweight enough where I think the people who've been asking for one are going to copium into saying that's acceptable. I don't think it is.
Not.
It's not
at all.
It's a medium-sized mouse.
Yep, should be 45.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I remember Jake tweeted this out, and I was like, yeah, it's a Logitech ass release if I've ever seen one. Like,
Yep. I guess that's all I really have to say. I'm not at all excited.
Yeah, I'm not excited. No.
Have you tried the G305 shape?
Yeah, I have. I don't like it.
Yeah, eggs I don't aim well with. They're comfortable office mice because they're very rounded in feel, but yeah, I don't know.
I anchor my grip hard to the back of the mouse, and I lack that ability on that. So yeah.
Yeah, the butt comes too much of a taper.
Yep.
If I have to recommend an egg shape, guys, Fantech Aria 2, Zalpin Z1 Pro. They're both fantastic mice. Aria 2, amazing coating. Yeah.
They had a Z1 and it felt great for what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn off the chat notification sounds.
It's really annoying.
It's helpful for me when I'm streaming and modding.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Next bit of news, not really news, but last week we talked about the Finalmouse Frostlord release, and I didn't actually see pictures. It actually looks pretty cool. So we have solid sides. Is that a dragon? And look at the bottom, dude. They actually revised the bottom quite a bit. The skates.
Oh well.
The front skates look ever so slightly different. Like, why is this like tapered here? Like, this looks tapered here weirdly. More solid bottom. Have they always done a center skate ring like that? I feel like that's new.
I have a UX somewhere I lost in my basement. I think I gotta find it and sell it. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Power button at the bottom too. So sure. There you go. Reason enough to buy it. Daz, what are we doing? Why didn't we buy this at launch?
Because we have our dignity still.
Yeah. Shout out Senior Collected scalping this. Even though after fees and stuff, you're only gonna make like $20, dude. But okay. All right, that's it for that. Next bit of news. X2N Crazylight leaks. More information here. This was posted by
quite a bit.
Manphalanges. Yep. So the X2N, we saw FCC pictures earlier, but now we actually have like this iNet accidentally posted it. 35 grams. It's a small mouse. It's only 115. Where do I have dimensions? 115.6 by 61 by 36.6. It's slightly shorter than an OP1. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I wish it were a little bit taller, but it could be like an endgame shape for me, honestly. So
the base, look at how high up he has to keep his thumb. Doesn't this look a little bit weird? The base thing's kind of thick.
It does, yeah. It does give off like YouTube mini vibes as well, as stated in the chat just now.
Mm-hmm.
Top down reminds me of that, yeah.
Side buttons make me think ATK. What's the duckbill? They're kind of far forward.
Pulsar would make their side buttons bigger and better.
I know. Yeah, so we can see a little bit of.
But I would like to try the hell out of this mouse.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be able to, because it's gonna. Eventually, it's gonna be a mouse market. It's gonna be a micro center.
Yeah.
Yay, Pulsar. What did people have to say about this? Crazylight, Superlight, man, people. That's the you know the butterfly meme where the guy is like, "Is this blank?"
Yeah.
No, guys, look, it's not as they see this top down. They see like the button cutouts and like Superlight Mini. Look at the hip flare. It's
what's the latest Viper V3 Pro clone? Yeah, I mean PMM has that one. They're all like 50 plus grams. I don't know. What's the Leviathan weigh?
Leviathan after a battery swap, I think it's like 46.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Shape is not quite what you think, says the Lethal Gaming Gear D Heisman guy, so maybe he knows something we don't. Okay, I think that's all we really have to say. I think there's more information. Jake, you retweeted my post and got like triple my likes. That's cool. I'm not at all bitter. So why don't we move on? I am actually not. Move on to the next bit of news. Epomaker has a new mouse coming out. The Carbonis. Dude, this looks like the...
That's not confusing.
Chill key... Oh, I know.
Guess what? When you talk like I do, Carbon X and Carbonis sounds like the same word.
You have to really enunciate it.
Not my strong suit.
So this is looking like... Okay, first of all, it looks cool as hell. The OLED display, whenever I see that, I just think it's cheap. But unpopular opinion, maybe it's actually not that bad of an idea. I just took apart the other day a FFJ Elite 10, which is a little ergo featuring a OLED display. The OLED display plus ribbon cable. Guess how much weight it was?
2.1 grams.
1.5. And there's a cutout in the shell for it. So if you actually equate it all, it's probably a little bit less.
Yeah.
So an OLED display for like 1.5 grams, dude, that's like the weight of skates. I don't know. I agree. I still think it looks kind of cheap. The little bit of a swirl pattern they have going on here is pretty neat though, huh?
Oh, we have Melon in chat. Hello.
No. Oh, hey, Melon. Wait, Melon, dude. I have so many questions for Melon, but we should let his private life remain private.
He's just talking about the Pulsar, hopefully better power optimizing the X2.
Hey,
I'm curious how I've had perfect Pulsar QC for a year and a half, and I thought they had fixed it, and everyone else is like, no, it's shit still.
So
it's shit still. I don't know.
I've had no problems like you, except when I buy store returns sometimes, what happens, the little sponges that they use for to correct post-travel, they lose their foaminess, and it's just the adhesive pad left over. So then when you click, you get sticky clicks. That's a very common issue with Pulsar mice after a long-term use, sticky clicks.
I've heard just a lot of like clicks dying, mouse dying, just like straight up malfunction.
They use optical switches, they use the same components as everyone else.
Many people in like the Pulsar video I made had a lot of like skepticism in the comments, and I was like, oh, I thought they had fixed it because I've literally bought 5 of these secondhand and they were all flawless.
I would love to know failure rates, because it might be selection bias. Because think about it, Pulsar ships a lot of mice compared to Epomaker.
That's what I said in response. I'm like, is this just a lot of vocal minority? Or
yeah, exactly. Vocal minority.
Am I having really good luck? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to like discredit someone like that. Yeah, so texture's interesting on this mouse.
Well, yeah, Melon, we're all thinking of you, dude. Hang in there. We would love to have you back in the scene whenever you're ready, and on Mousecast too. So, Dez, I was actually pretty excited for this. The fade colorway looks good. Look at the texturing though. So this is gonna be like, can we not do this meta? Yeah, can we not do this meta? I don't know if it's coded. Okay, if it's textured and coded. So if you guys don't know, the R11 and the IPI Chi, I wonder if we're gonna be able to find on Reddit. I might have had some disassembly. I might have done.
Link. Yeah.
Did I do an up close of the? Maybe not. Oh, thank you, Reddit. Nope, I guess I can't. So it has like a micro texturing to it. It's not a coating. They actually like micro texture the mouse shell. And
it's very slippery to my hand.
Very slippery. If it was coated, Daz, it actually could maybe be like really nice, because it could make that coating feel like maybe a bit thicker. Like if it has more area to adhere to, you know? It's like when you spray paint something, which these coatings, a lot of them are like a sprayed on coating. You rough it up before you spray paint something. You rough it up for better adhesion. Yeah. I wonder if you would have like better grip or something. I don't know. But then we got this bull crap going on. So this is coming out of the Chill Key.
Pleasure.
Yeah, nice, Chill Key factory. Anyway, it's cool, dude. I guess I'm glad to see Epomaker coming out with more stuff. This might be a swing and a miss though. Chill Key, did they sell any?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Epomaker is a great brand to work with. I'll say that.
Yeah. Next mouse, speaking of great brands, maybe this will be a great brand. I thought this was CRDRAKO. I didn't think this was a D.
Oh, really?
So we have CRDRAKO. Why that name, I don't know. This is supposed to be releasing today. Or released today. The KO-One. 116 longs. Indeed. This is kind of a medium small, kind of looking like a Sora, posted by Elastics, who also posted it to our Discord. Speed click. This is interesting. Let's translate that real quick. Yandex.
I have public information to share. Fimax claims this is a brother company who built an original design. Fimax's Twitter said that. I have one on the way, by the way.
You do.
As of like a week ago. Yeah.
So if you guys, Finmax made the Finmax Noah, the solid magnesium shell mouse.
I've heard strongly conflicting information to that. But
Brother company. Yeah, I wonder what that means. I wonder if this is kind of like, you know how Matrova, right there, they've been a mouse manufacturer for a long time, but the Matrova brand is new. So maybe that's what's happening. These manufacturers.
That was my assumption. Yeah.
What are you doing, dog? Why are you trying to
But
dig a hole?
I don't know. I'm never one to have inside information. I'm just here. So.
Yeah. So these speed clicks, they are saying different from the traditional micro motion trigger principle. Confirm the button trigger when the micro motion paddle is disconnected. It's GX speed mode. Okay, it's GX speed mode.
Yeah, right.
So we already explained this. Endgame Max replied to me on Twitter. So again, speed mode is instead of it waiting for this to make contact with the bottom contact, it instead watches for when it leaves the top perch. And these are special switches because to get the click feel right takes some tuning, and also these contacts top and bottom have to be beefed up. So Huano is now having a speed switch mode. Kale has theirs. Huano now has theirs. Omron has had theirs for a long time in their industrial switches, but not in gaming mice switches. Cool. I'm glad Elastic's posted that. And then let's take a look. Can we... Oh, this might not translate too well. Chinese to English. CRDRAKO KO-One original mold lock sense experience.
54H.
Oh, dude, 54H. We'll get to the price in a minute. $39.50. Speed switches. 8K screen receiver. Cool. We like
35 plus minus 2 grams. Yeah, this is like potentially crazy. This was like OP1 looking as well, was it not?
Other side's kind of flattish. Dragon pin non-slip coating. Anti-accidental touch of competitive rollers. Okay. 20,000 FPS frame rate mode. CRDRAKO.
This is some like Cyrox looking fake, but it's not fake.
Yeah.
Shit to me. But I like it seems very unfake, even though it seems very fake at the same time. But I don't doubt it's releasing, and I'll probably have a unit soon. So.
Yeah.
That top down looks OP1-ish to me.
It does, but look at the side here. Look at this groove. I don't know, dude. This might be kind of like OP1 meets U2. This looks deep, doesn't it?
Could be awesome. Could be terrible. Yeah.
Okay.
Please God, don't have sent the black unit. I hate reviewing black mice.
I know.
It's so hard to pop on camera.
I know. The fingerprint, it doesn't stand out in thumbnails. People just think it's another, like Boardsy with his, another, I'm reviewing another black rectangle with mouse pads. Same thing.
If you give me a black mouse, my thumbnail is going to be probably grayscale just to make it, So
yeah. I'm seeing here, Daz, I think you might be onto it. It looks like it gets narrowed towards the front, but it might have... It looks like it has some curvature.
A bit more of a strong taper? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Side buttons look kind of small.
Even the shell top click design looks just like an OP1 though.
It does, yeah.
Like the length of the buttons and how they're inlaid in the shell.
Yeah. And the hump, yeah. $84-ish USD Chinese price. So this might be a kind of a pricey one on AliExpress in USD.
That might be okay.
Yeah?
If it hits on all cylinders, it's okay.
Yep. H20 MCU.
Yeah.
GX speed mode switches, sure.
Which again, I don't know if anybody watched my X1 V2 review. I both ranted and had a good time, and also have seen the 54H in that mouse perform one of the best wireless tests I've done. So
yeah. I kind of wish you shared the results because you talked about it, but I don't think you shared it on screen.
It was a lazy 8-minute video for what it's worth.
The Nordic 54 series MCU pairing instructions. Okay, all right. I think that's it for that mouse. Oh, there are Billy videos. Oh shoot. Okay, well, I don't think these are like actual. Yeah, no, these are just. Okay, well, there's videos on. Yeah, so Billy, you can like follow brands on there apparently. So ATK, I get their news from there now. And Elo Shapes did a Twitter post. We'll skip over that for now. TTC has new encoders, y'all. The Fire and Ice Encoders. It's a mechanical encoder. They say Improved axle angle. This is pretty cool. So they're using a silicone insert in here.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Zara's comments in the chat.
I feel like I'm in an elevator. I can change it, brother.
With the music.
wait. I'll freaking change it for Azar. DMCA free music. Daz, what do you want here? You want Christmas music? It's the day after.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
It's like it's kind of weird. It's remixes of Christmas music because they're copyrighted. So it'll be like bardcore or EDM.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. What could go wrong?
Okay.
He said low-key piano. It fits the vibes. Roll with it. You were saying. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Nah, it's nice. And we've changed something that was nice now.
I know. Here, I'll go back. Okay. So the TTC Fire and Ice encoders, I don't know the differences. I asked them to clarify what the difference between fire and ice is. They didn't specify, so I asked again. And anyway, improved axle movement angle. This is really nice to see. They use a silicone insert in here. So now the scroll wheel, there's like less rattle. There was never really a problem with rattle as far as I know, but there's less, I guess, now because there's a silicone like washer in there. And that also means now when you're bending it, you're not like having to bend the whole encoder or the mouse wheel. You can move it in this little silicone bushing. So that's really good to see. 18 teeth down from the typical 24. So the teeth are 33% wider. These are going to be more tactile, but are going to have fewer steps. I actually don't really like that. Silicone hole insert, we already talked about. Oh yeah, there's the wider teeth. So this is the core piece. This is this. Yeah, there you go. So the way the encoder, this little metal spring has a little groove on it, and it interfaces with the teeth on the. That's what makes your encoder wheel have notches. This is the little silicone ring that they're talking about, and then this is the actual business end that does the encoding. There's the silicone thing. Looks nice and gummy, like you want to chew it up, and I don't know. Dustproof, it has official IEC IP5X rating for dustproof rating. Okay, center hole reduced by 0.2 millimeters, is going to be tighter. They have a vibration dampening elastic gasket, so it's going to be quieter apparently. Yeah, quieter. Pictures, elastic pad, different sizes, 2 million cycles, which I think is actually less than TTC Gold. There we go. People are roasting it though because it's not build just Hall effect or optical ones. Unpopular opinion, mechanical will still have a place in the world. It's cheaper. It can be retrofitted into older mice and doesn't consume battery life. But yes, also the Kale, dude, I was using the ROM Leviathan at work today. That Kale optical encoder is so good. It is so good. It's notchy, it's quiet. 2 thumbs up.
Like stinks though, right?
Yeah, I actually modded mine on stream yesterday. 2 days ago?
It's not bad, actually. It's not the worst.
Yeah, I swapped mine to be lighter.
I'll be honest, the inner workings of scroll wheels, not one of my main interests.
Yep.
But if we can make the click less stiff, that'd be great.
Yep, that's the big takeaway in my opinion. I think this is going to be annoying though. Going from 24 to 18 teeth, you'll notice it. Like, what it feels like is each time... 100%. Yeah, each time you scroll, you have to move your finger farther.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why would we want that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was egregiously too tiny, but that's not a complaint I've ever had. So.
Is it? EWEADN S9.
I'm trying to have a serious scroll discussion. God.
EWEADN S9 V2. Look at this. We get what do you think S9 V2 means?
I don't know, man. I think I've reviewed 64 different versions of this mouse already.
It rhymes with Schmordic Kifty Nor.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
There we go. 20,000 FPS mode, 500 milliamp hour battery. They didn't drop the weight. 54L15 series MCU. The
54 loser version. Battery's never gonna die. I said that like 54L meant long battery in that last video, and I hope people knew it meant that. Like, just like it's
long. I think it's funny. Maybe the people who get it matter, you know. All of you else.
What do we got going on here? Stuff and things. It's still too heavy. That's cool.
I think that was the top comment. The only thing they had to do to make me buy it was make it less than 15 grand.
Okay, I have 2 complaints about EWEADN S9, and I've not looked at this before. It was too heavy, and the stupid clicks had the wrong switches. What do they have for the clicks in this?
I can't zoom in because this is ass, but polar white
Zoom in
obsidian
on
black.
the ass.
I get bigger buttons when I zoom in on the ass.
Omron Mechanicals. Fuck. If that's the case, I wish they would switch off of them.
The Ultra. No. Ultra gets Omron Opticals, 70 million. The Ultra is also how you get the flame red and the pearlescent blue colorways. So
okay then.
But apparently
they literally just had to drop the weight, and it would have been great.
And look at this. The flame red gets high gloss, and it weighs 4 grams more. And it gets... Does it get a bigger battery?
Thick epoxy coat.
Oh my gosh, it adds 4 grams? That makes me sad. I mean, is it pretty?
I will say, this versus
it?
56 didn't really bother me in game, which I said pretty thoroughly in the review, but I do just wish it were a little bit lighter. I will probably get and review this mouse, to be fair. So.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get their Z7, but they're out of stock. So.
Yeah, I know. So they're going MCHOSE with this Iron Man colorway. I don't know, the pearlescent blue looks nice.
Yeah. The epoxy mouse.
Yeah.
Do I have mine still? I don't know.
For pricing, 249 yuan, 339 yuan. I don't know what that is. You guys can translate it. Has a new dongle, I guess. And cables as options. I don't know. I'm actually not going to translate this. We're going to move on to the next thing, which is rapid
Advertises
fire.
mouse brand tier list. Won't shut up about news.
I know.
I'm going to go faster today, Phalange says.
I know. I'm terrible. We're going to blitz through. EWEADN has some new mice. The H2 series, which has 3311 and 3395 variants.
Looks cheap.
Looks cheap.
Whenever they have that, teeth fitting together from the main clicks to the shell, it just looks cheap.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're... Yeah. And a split skates. Charging dock, but no charging dock in the description. 3395 or 3311, 1K hertz, battery life is a
Transparent blue shell
thing.
white dot. I'm not really interested.
Yeah, 62 grams. Yeah, I'm passing on it. It looks like a decent shape. Reminds me of VGN F1 MOBA. Moving on.
The weird thing about EWEADN is they're running with not 800 milliamp hour batteries, and they're heavier. If it was 800 at this way, I'd be like, okay.
Yep. Next EWEADN mouse, they have the H. So that was the H2 that we just looked at. Now they have the H3. I'm gonna forget all these as soon as we're off air.
Dex.
Dex. Yeah, it's a Dex clone.
Probably weighs 48,000 grams. What is it? 63 plus or minus 2, probably.
800 milliamp hour battery, so probably they have gold. Okay, and H3.
Sorry, EWEADN. I just wish you'd make your mice
58 is the lowest.
a little bit better.
Yeah, I battery swapped the S7, the GPX sort of one, and I actually really liked it.
It's a nice mouse. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the Pro gets 59 grams with an 800 milliamp hour battery, plus or minus 3 grams. So it's going to be 62. You swap out the battery, and it's 52 grams.
But this is a 3311, so I'm passing.
Yeah. Oh, it is only 3311. Okay. Next, rapid fire EWEADN mouse. I don't know why, dude. They haven't advertised all of these, but they have the. This is the Z7 that we've already talked about. That Des.
They get ahead of themselves and behind themselves, and it's confusing. Yeah.
Oh, which colorway do you want?
Keep going. Keep going. A purple.
Purple.
The silver is oddly decent looking. The red's good too.
Yeah, I usually go colorful, but I like the silver and gold. It's so gaudy. I love it. Not as gaudy as this.
Silver and
yeah. Oh, what was that? Was that Rudolph?
I got Elastics in the chat. Hello.
Oh, Elastics. Yeah, thanks for posting the CRDRAKO information. Yeah, this dude, this is stupid. All right, EWEADN A7 is a thing now, guys. It looks like this. It's an ergo mouse. Daz and I are not going to be super interested. Yeah. Man, you are really hating on EWEADN. I thought you liked working with them as a brand.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about these mice.
I know.
Sorry.
Oh, I have a Christmas stocking for a cursor. 59 plus or minus 4 grams, 3395 or 3311, 800 milliamp hour battery, 100 million click Quanto switch is actually a pretty nice switch. Web-based driver. Okay. Next EWEADN release. I think this is the last one. No. Yes, this is the last EWEADN release. The GSO2, which is another Dex clone. Like you said, looks cheap. Took the words right out of your
Looks
mouth. Boom.
really cheap. Wow, yeah.
Yeah. 78 grams.
78 grams.
With,
Man, I could
with the 3311. Okay, moving on.
Oh.
INPHIC. Wait, what did I just do? What did I just do to the dog?
Oh my god.
I hit a side button. I hit a side button and it, yeah, blew me up. INPHIC has a 3D printed mouse. Have you seen this, dude?
What?
Yeah. That's wild. It has one Achilles heel that's not the price tag, and that's the weight. So 3D printed mouse. It's got to be lightweight, right?
It's 3D printed with a bunch of holes, and it's... What size is it? Is it like, what, 58 grams?
This is
like
an IN10, so I think you've used it before.
Yeah, probably. It's like a GPX-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not over 60, is it? That's hideous. Horrible.
3950, 500 milliamp hour battery. Let's scroll down and find out. It looks pretty wild, though. Like, I gotta admit, that looks so uncomfortable, but it's cool. Oh, you can squeeze. Oh, you can squeeze it. It's like that. Remember that basketball, that airless basketball that Nike 3D printed? Maybe it's like that.
Like
you can bounce.
This is a fidget toy mouse. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I can't say I'm not intrigued.
Yeah, and the like alligator skin buttons. Dog, what are you, bro? I'm gonna roll over your nose. Where's the weight? Where's the weight?
Find the weight, move on.
But see, it has like a structure to it, and then the 3D print goes over, so that's going to be heavy.
You seem to know the weight is heavy, but you haven't.
I don't remember it off the top of my head. Neon Thunder was bitching about it.
It's got one fatal flaw
in our Discord,
and I don't know what it actually is.
Oh my gosh, it just keeps going.
If you want a podcast, I promise and not deliver. This is the
This is it. There it is, Daz.
Oh my god.
72 grams. Let's go.
Close the tab and move on.
And it's only 122 long? Yeah, it's smaller than a GPX.
In 2026.
Rarsies goes in chat.
What are you thinking?
Whoa. He goes... Holy... what was this here? Oh yeah, Attack Shark V8.
Dark chat.
We've already talked about this. Why did I put this on here? Is it because it's officially for sale? Yes, it's officially for sale. $68. They should have made it $1 more, and I still wouldn't buy it because of the stupid dongle. Yeah, so it's actually a good looking Attack Shark mouse. So it's going to have a good coding, 3950 with 54L15, dude. Watch Attack Shark hit high in the tier list ranking someday. DAREU 8E7.
Right, the rest of the news in 5 minutes. Go.
Okay, DAREU 8E7. This is a Dex clone with a really big ass charging base that is also the dock. Yep, it's a mouse. It has their KBS button technology, which is pretty cool. You can click anywhere on the button and it's really consistent, even if you click up really high. Yeah, check it out. I think we've talked about this on the pod before. Next mouse. Delux M400. Looks pretty decent. Looks like a GPX Mini. Like, it looks like decent quality. Except it's 3311 only. Womp womp.
What's
really
the size?
Cheap, though. Oh, this got deleted by Reddit's filters because I posted an AliExpress link. Thank you, guys. $21 though, huh?
Mouse market.
125.7. This is full size GPX, dude. 75 grams.
Oh, it's not a mini.
Yeah, right, not a mini.
Joke.
Metkey's new arrivals. There's 3 here. Sorry, there is a lot of stuff that happened this week. Lamzu Atlantis Mini Champions Edition has a new colorway. Sure. Ponage Sim Pro 3 is now listed on here too at 120, not 100, which is a little bit confusing. I thought it was supposed to be 100. And Z11, which is the larger egg, it's now like a bigger egg shape. So maybe get that over the 304X. Old news here, but this is Dharma Shark apparently for the M9. The M9, their huge ass mouse. This is back in September. They hosted a design competition, so we're gonna get some custom made designs like how the B6 Tempered was. Maybe.
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Discussion question. I'm not even gonna skip this, but Acer is rebadging a Kysona Jupiter, but with like a crap tier sensor. Discussion question, Daz. Should office mice use gaming mice shells, or should office mice stick with being all eggs and ergos and vertical mice?
I don't really care what Office Mice do, but I would like to call it. This is the first time I've ever seen 30 viewers. So that's sick. Next.
Wow. Oh no, the JQ we got like 40.
Okay.
Wraith W1 at Computex. This is old news from last year, but the Wraith W1 is out, and this was like the only hands-on video I could find. So interesting thing, it's like a Zowie FK. There's an option for no side buttons. Would you do that if it saved like 5 grams of weight?
I wouldn't do that if it saved 10 grams.
That's like an aim trainer mouse.
I'd like to use my mouse. Yeah. No.
That's an aim trainer mouse right there. Oh my gosh, there's so much news. AliExpress sale calendar. I'm not even going to talk about this. The next sale is in January. You guys just Google search AliExpress sale date 2020, sale calendar 2026. Finally, we're here, Daz.
No, we made it.
Did I make it?
028.
5 minutes. Okay, tier list time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's lay out some ground rules. Is the music too loud? I don't know.
Maybe like 10% down?
I can go 10% down. Or muted.
You don't have to mute it.
Yeah, okay, 10% down. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mousecast tier list part 2. Last time we looked at this was on Mousecast 28. The results for that, oh, son of a businessman. Let's go to this here. My winner thumbnail. This is when Pulsar made the Noctua edition Feynman. Remember that? So much stuff happens, and we just forget about it. Oh, now the music's quiet. Well, that decides to load. I wanted to show what we looked at last year. Well, that loads some ground rules. So, Daz, we are going to ignore manufacturers that only have a single product, because I don't want to judge. I think that's a slippery slope of, well, if one manufacturer has one really, really good flagship product, then we need to judge them based on that. When there's other, like when a brand releases a product, they usually release a flagship. So I kind of want to evaluate the brand as a whole and only having one. So this is your HitScan Hyperlights. Unfortunately, we're not going to evaluate HitScan unless they release something next year. Who knows? Evolution. We're not going to evaluate T-Evolution. But Fantech we will. So I guess they're affiliated. So we'll lump that together.
It's not the same.
No. Cougar, we're not going to talk about. Orbital Works, unfortunately. Centauri, Zyberia, CRDRAKO that we just talked about. Amber, Melgeek, Sony, all off the list. This year we did this back in May. Bro, this won't load. We are adding to the dock this time Epomaker, James Donkey, IPI, Royal Kludge, and I feel like I might be forgetting somebody else.
Echo?
We didn't add. We had Echo last time. We removed them. Okay. I also removed some brands that were irrelevant. Like, I don't think people care about Lenovo's gaming lines because they're in Asia, or like MSI. So why don't we get into it? This is how we rated it last time, Daz. We had an S tier Endgame Gear Lamzu Cyrox WL mouse. I think that's pretty strong. Great. Yeah, like we removed Sprime. Let's just get into it. Oh, one. Aula is an e-waste.
It's too brutal now, yeah.
Yeah. They have improved and they deserve recognition. I will post this in the chat. It's also posted in the description. Y'all can follow along, make your own, post it to our Discord, the Mousecast channel chat, and tell us how wrong we are. Let's start. Jazz.
Okay.
Yep.
Is my son.
So they have like decent shapes, AJ139, 159, 179, but then the execution is like $30 mouse. Is it better than a G305? Is it worse than most of everything else on the market?
Yeah.
Ajaz is also co-branded with like NA Codex and some other brands, so you'll see like Ajaz, Magic Refiner, I think. Alienware. They have the Pro Mouse, which is like the GPX clone. They have the older stuff like the AW720M.
This is all you. I have no idea.
Okay. The Pro Mouse is like a ripoff at $150 and should be e-waste there, but it is usable. It does actually have a good sensor and a decently low weight and I'm on opticals. I'm gonna say no. If you use one, you're either weird or an Alienware shill, but at least it does have a good sensor. ATK. Oh,
save them for later.
buddy.
Too juicy.
Okay.
Put it back.
Attack Shark.
That's fine.
Good.
Ooh, yeah. They're like verging on great, but I can't do that yet.
Their top tier products are great. Their cheap products are AJAS
Are
level.
okay.
So are they in the
so
middle?
good. Yeah, they're probably good.
Okay.
Which I think is a glow up for them.
Aula, previously an e-waste. They have the V9 and V9 Plus. They have the X9, which you and I don't have in hand yet, but Jake seems to like his other than the glossy coating.
They're just okay to me. I've not been impressed
Just okay?
by Finalmouse ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think they're better than AJAS though, because they have like Amon opticals and they have like pretty good shapes.
They are better than AJAS, but they're not as good as Attack Shark.
Okay, okay, closer. I will do closer to this is better. Okay.
That's fine.
Cherry Extra Fi. I think they're good.
I think they're good too, actually. Yeah. I picked up something lately that the Courtesy Lemonade was M68. Is that what I got?
Yeah, good coating. They're
Shockingly well implemented.
Yeah,
shape doesn't
now.
work for me. But
Yep.
a darn good mouse, a darn good price. When
They have
it goes
really
on sale
good-
on Amazon.
They have really good performance. So like they could nearly be great tier if it was. They have really high MSRPs. What do I have here? Somebody like evaluation criteria. By the way, somebody asked about like value. Should value be part of it? I think you kind of have to. The question we're answering here is: can we recommend this brand going into 2026? I should have said this earlier. So like, I don't know. Viper V3 is
If it's like Razer, I'm not gonna evaluate the Viper Mini Signature or like the Cobra and all that crap. Like,
yeah,
it's not like a feature front of the company mouse. We're not talking about keyboards. We're not talking about mouse pads, arm sleeves, clay.
Yeah.
Maybe we are talking about clay. I don't know. But
Yeah. I have here that we want to bundle company ethics, value, performance, quality all under one umbrella. This is if you would recommend a product. We put less
light on the ethics.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what G-Wolves ranks. We put less emphasis on things like country availability, number of products. For example, Endgame Gear only has 2. Compared to okay, anyway, let's move on. Cooler
2
Master.
or like 8, depending how you look at it. Yeah. Cooler Master's dead, aren't they?
They are dead, so maybe I need to remove these guys.
I don't think we need to rate them anymore. They're just
they're
not purchasable.
better than an AJAS. I don't think they're I like this so far. They're a low good.
That's fine. And they'll be off the next one unless they release another mouse.
Yep, Corsair. Okay, we have the M75 Air and the Saber V2.
I wanted to just put them in e-waste to meme, but they're more like okay to me. I think good's too nice.
Yeah, I agree. I
It
would
was
say
on
okay.
Diamond Lobby's Worst Mouse of the Year, and I don't really disagree.
I think it's still usable. It's like an A950 wing. It's still usable.
I don't like that mouse though, and this is like a worse version that costs more.
Would you say no?
No,
We
I
could
wouldn't say that.
Because so
I think it's
M75
better
Air
than AJAS.
has the faked. It's better than AJAS.
I'm
You
only
think
talking
so?
about the Saber here, though. I have no experience with the M75.
M75 Air, it's a fine shape. It's a unique mold. They had the fake 2K hertz polling rate though.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we do no because if you is the Saber V2 better than an A950 wing at all? Because it's like 3 times the price.
No.
Okay, no then.
Yeah, especially when you look at the price. You get the top of the line A950, like with the 3950 and everything, regularly $30 to $40 on AliExpress.
Yeah. I don't mind the M75 Air also, guys. I actually think it's a half decent shape. It's unique, but $150 MSRP, they're like $30 all day long on eBay.
My copy of the Corsair Saber V2 was not better than my 950. Maybe other people had a different experience, but that was my experience. So
DAREU, I might have more experience with DAREU than
A950
you.
wing. What else is there? That's the only DAREU.
AE6, A950, so AE6 DAREU. This is actually a really good mouse by them. The clicks just feel a little bit spongy, but it's actually a really good coating, pretty unique features, big skates. And then there's also the E950 mouse. They have like the magnesium version. It's like a Finalmouse large shape kind of ish mixed with a GPX. It's fine. It's like slightly better than an AJA's mouse, but not by much. Personally, I would put them. Recent Aula releases, I think, are better than recent DAREU. But I think this could. DAREU just needs to like focus up, dude. They've gone in too many weird directions. Darmo Shark. I like Darmo Shark. Their top tier stuff, like the stuff that's coded, like the newer M3, the N7. The N7 I like. I personally, I would put them above Attack Shark. Ooh, am I gonna get roasted for this, Daz?
I don't know much about Darmo Shark, besides that my X6 was good, and then it went to shit really quickly.
Why?
I mean, the click grinding just happened very, very soon, and it just felt terrible.
Oh, really?
Side button would sink into the shell, but that was just the X6 Max, which is my main experience with them.
Okay.
My gut would have been below Darmo Shark, but again, or Attack Shark, but you have way more experience. So, Battle of the Sharks, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, old Darmo Shark stuff is pretty cheap, like M3S.
Right.
You know, the LA1 copy is not.
See, I felt pretty decent about that mouse, actually.
Really? Okay.
Besides that, it was cutting into my hand. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave
Very
Darmo Shark
angles.
there. I'm kind of a Darmo Shark shill, not a shill, but I actually kind of like them. M5 Air, yeah, the coatings are legitimately good.
Yeah.
They use a lot of TTC switches, if that's your thing. Deluxe and DAREU, I like put on kind of the same level. Deluxe, I think, might be a little bit better than Aula. They have like the M800 Ultra, the M800 Mini, which I think you had issues with.
Yeah, I really like a dead side button.
Oh, really? Damn.
It worked, but it felt really terrible.
Oh yeah, mine feel fine. I actually, me personally, I like Deluxe, Darmo Shark, DAREU. I like them all. But where would you put them?
Yeah, I mean they're right about Aula level.
Okay, I'm gonna put them.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna put them ahead of Aula. All right, Endgame Gear.
This is actually more controversial than I thought, dude. Like, damn.
Yeah. So Endgame Gear. What do we have?
They're always
OP1.
S tier.
Always S tier for you.
But I'm an OP1 main, so.
I don't disagree. They have industry-leading performance, wide availability. They don't have a lot of shape selection, though. Maybe that changes next year. The X2, the 4K, I absolutely love. They have wired options.
The two flaws, I guess, are the weight of the wireless mice isn't the best. I guess 3 flaws. The creaky, transparent colorways on some of their mice was a disaster for me. And the scroll wheel does legitimately stink.
Yep. But coding
is that S tier though? I mean, the rest of it is. So
I think though they're using old shells. They're using old designs. I'm curious to see what they come out with next.
We've heard rumblings that 26 might be a big year for them. So
yeah, I'm gonna leave them here for now. EWEADN.
Yeah, fight me over it. Good. High good above. They're heavy is their problem, but they're like good mice. Everything else is pretty darn good. Yeah, if they just made a better main switch choice and dropped it 5 grams, they'd probably be great.
Yeah, it's tough though because on their website they have all these normie ass mice like we saw. So if somebody watches,
a fine spot for them.
Okay, sure. Fantech.
Good is like I'm not mad you're making the mouse, but I'm not excited about it either.
Yeah. Fantech. So this is gonna be like Helios 2 Pro. Fantech Aria. We can put T-Evolution Terra in there. I think that's fair. Then they have some of the older stuff too, like the like the XD5 Go. I don't know. I actually don't want to get too much into the older stuff. Let's focus on like relevant releases. I think they're great.
If the T-Evolution Terra were rated as a mouse on its own, I would call it S tier.
Yeah, but
I don't think they're doing that.
The Aria 2, for example, is a really good mouse. Good clicks, good build quality. Little heavy. Skates aren't the best. I think they're great. I would say they're like...
creates a good spot for them.
Yeah. Finalmouse. Ooh. 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 Where did we put them last year? Can I look this up?
Do we commit to the e-waste like meme or not? I don't know.
I don't think we did. I think we were actually reasonably fair about it.
And put them in no-no?
We put Finalmouse in great? Daz, this was before you and I got copies this year.
Oh, we hadn't touched them.
We hadn't touched like recent ULXs because like Starlights were good for the time. Heavy ass KLGM 8.0s and a magnesium shell, but dude,
they're an easy no-no for me.
They have really good performance, and you do see people main them in competition.
That's why they're a no-no, not an e-waste, in my mind.
Okay.
But what do you think? Okay.
I was gonna put them as okay. Like, okay, hear me out. The purpose of the question we're answering. Oh shit. The question we're answering here is: do we recommend them? And I can't.
No.
I really can't.
Exactly.
I really can't. If you guys want a Finalmouse but better, get a WL mouse. Get an INCOT 029. They're creaky.
The QC on the Finalmouse is horrendous, and like this, whatever the Frostlord, whatever it's called. All I heard was bad things about the QC.
Oh,
it's
really?
Absolutely absurd.
Really?
Yes. Uh-huh.
They've had how many attempts to build the same damn mouse, though? That's sad.
The competition is the only, like, it had like 8 out of 10 QC, and that's the only one I've had over 5 out of 10. And I've had like 6 ULXs at this point that I've like shifted through.
Yeah.
Just to like validate and
the yellowing, the price, the pretentiousness. They have good tech. They have a terrible price. I don't know. We'll put them. Okay, can we do high no-no and maybe they can glow up if they build their factory and things are cheaper?
And honestly, like the Finalmouse fan account just drops in a whole tier because that's like the most obnoxious account on Twitter. I really don't like it. It's so annoying. Call this memeing on Finalmouse. I don't care. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Got some random, very definitive comment in the chat there.
If Lamzu gets anything other than S, your list is F tier. Says Chess Sorcerer.
You're just daring me to put them not in S tier. Just
I know. Lamzu will score very well. Don't you worry. Glorious. Glorious, huh? This day and age, if we're going by 2025 releases, they're like
they're just okay.
with the battery. Dude, I saw Model D3 on eBay for $50. Yeah, the
most
hot
recent release is pretty rough.
They're no. But the thing is, their older stuff is like not bad. If you, bro, the Model O Pros go on eBay all day long for like $25 shipped. That's amazing. That's like actually good for $25.
It's definitely a debate between low okay to high no. Yeah.
I'm gonna go low okay. I don't know. I think Glorious.
That's what my instinct was too.
We're not saying they're like good mice, guys, but I'm saying if you buy a used. Maybe that's too many caveats.
If AJS is okay, then Glorious is okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Gravistar.
AJS is like the banner okay brand. Gravistar?
Yeah. You did a recent review of actually a more relevant.
I literally just recorded it today.
Are we spoiling it?
The mouse is good.
Really?
But it has some fatal. I mean, I can talk about it. Like, the weight is reasonable on this mouse. So
what is it called?
These tiny Mercury X Pro. It has these tiny black PTFE skates. Option 1 to make the mouse better. The holes in the shell, also just a problem, really. There's no coating, or if it is there, it's just very minimal. But the performance was not out of line with what you would expect. The side buttons were nice. The clicks didn't feel bad, but they should use some better switches. But like, if I had to main this, I could. But
really?
It's not. It's probably just like high okay.
Really? Okay. Wow. I mean, the thing I'm looking at is the price tag and the side Swiss cheesing.
You have to put grip tape on. It's not like, yeah, it's not good.
Okay.
They could make it very good with some design decisions, not implementation quality, is my argument there.
Okay. Do we want to do low okay or high no? Because there's going to be people out there who like the aesthetic.
They're not worse than Glorious.
They're not worse than Glorious, really.
In hand, like it feels like a good mouse in hand. It's really confusing.
I would take a Glorious over that, but okay.
It's very confusing. You have to like put it in hand when you. Whenever we meet up in 2028.
Okay, I want to leave them here because we got to go buy their other releases too. And their other releases, remember how
they could
insanely
be
heavy?
High no, like because of the price. The price will put them in the no. So
Okay. G-Wolves.
Which I harped on in the video.
G-Wolves, this is a good one. You have more experience than me because I honestly, I only have an HSK Plus right now.
It's the same exact debate as always. Are they high grade or low S? In my opinion,
Let's revisit
the
it.
lack of a coating is really a problem.
It is, yeah.
It's
But
well, not being a problem, but it is. It depends on like how my hand's feeling at the time.
But they have industry-leading weight, like by far.
Later.
Yeah. So last time we had a stipulation: only 4 manufacturers in S tier. We'll see if we can stick with that. HyperX.
Yeah, if there's 5, it's fine.
HyperX. They have performance issues.
Waste?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe they are kind of irrelevant. Are they e-waste? No. I think they're no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the wired pulse fire is actually not bad. But their other stuff, the Haste 2 has like serious performance issues. I'll go below Glorious. INCOT.
INCOT 039029 G23V2.
You could make all solid.
They're not S tier. The WebDriver was down for 2 weeks. I couldn't change the polling rate in the WebDriver. But they're great.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah. Good coatings, cool scroll wheels, nice colorways, good prices.
Could be S tier next year.
Yeah. Keychron. So this is going to be your Lamo keys, like your G1, G2, your Keychrons, your M2, M4, M5. Jim is a no-no, says Pompous. Keychron, I'm going to say they're kind of weird because they have like weird, like the M7 and productivity mice. Can you focus, camera? And they have like the fingertip M4, but they're kind of heavy. They're like reasonably priced. Their performance is fine. Lamoki, same thing. Like they could be low good. I'm gonna say
low good or
low
high.
good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that. Lamzu. I think S tier. They're really recent releases, dude. They're just good. Good coatings, good weights.
This year was what? Just the Inca and the
Paro?
Aurora?
Aurora stuff. There was stuff teased but nothing came out. Yeah. Maybe they're great. I don't know. I like Lamzu a lot. They're a mainable brand to me. We'll go back to it. Kysona. Kysona's like, they're either high okay or low good. I'm going to go low good. Their higher end stuff is decent. I don't know. Do you disagree, Daz?
I've never used a Kysona mouse.
Really? The Uranus? The Jupiter?
No. I guess I have the Jupiter and the Mercury, and they didn't really impress me, but they're not like bad. Yeah, good's fine.
You have a Mercury?
That's a mouse, right? Is that a Viper clone?
The Mercury is like a X2. Flat sides.
I don't care so much. What do I have? Jupiter, and I have 2 planets.
Yeah, Uranus is the orange one that's like a cone pure, rocket cone pure. I thought you had that.
I have like a Viper and a Sora clone.
Oh, the Sora clone is the Mercury then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was X2. Okay. Logitech. Oh, dude, this is an inflammatory one. Logitech. Where do we put Logitech? Daz and I am a firm believer. You guys can roast me. I am a firm believer. The GPX has no reason. There's no reason to buy a GPX anymore unless you like really hate that clone companies are cloning and like that's ethically you don't like that. But if you're talking price to performance, click feel, battery life, even now the Hero Sensor's not that great now that Nordic 54 series is out. You get better battery life with like a side buttons suck. The scroll wheels are decent. Aftermarket skates I guess are good, but it's like $160. 2C, there's not a lot of options. The Aula V9 is the only other 2C clone that I can think of. MCHOSE A5 is a GPX. Sort of smaller, not a 2C size though. The Dex is decent. Just expensive.
Where do you think they fall? I'll let you go first this time.
Personally, I'm thinking like Fug. They're better than some of these though.
But you have to consider price.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I want to be ish. Yeah, I want to be
not
clear.
strongly.
Like, I personally would go like middle of good.
That's fine.
What do you? Okay.
I was thinking high okay, low good, but I was leaning a bit more into value on that thought. But
yeah.
is it better than DAREU? Yeah, probably. Is it worse than Ala? Eh.
My dog has her head like right under my chair. Yeah, I think they're worse than Cherry. I think they're worse than Cherry. DAREU, I think they're better than DAREU. We can revisit. We can
TTC and V6 are very different mice. I don't agree with that take at all.
Which two?
Latest chat message, I think, is very much not necessarily true. The taper is much stronger on the V6. Yeah, the V6 is much taller. It's a larger mouse.
Yeah, those are different shapes. Different shapes, different price points.
Could there be a similarity in opinion? Sure. Yeah. Should we save that with ATK today?
Sure. Okay. Monka.
Just to be those guys.
Monka, I don't think people really know about. I've used a few of their mice. They are like, they're probably better than Ajaz. They're kind of like Kysona. I'll put them below Kysona. Ninjutsu. We have the 10 Air and the 10. We have the Sora and Sora V2. We have the Vaxi Ninjutsu Sora. What else am I missing? Technically Sprime. These are good mice. The 10 didn't quite hit for me, but they are good mice. Are they great?
I think they're top good.
Top good? Low great? I think low great. The 10 it's a pretty innovative product. It's not a bad price. Good performance. The shape didn't hit for me. But like the mouse itself,
not that good.
Yeah, well, they're like the hard skates. They're like better for glass pads.
It's weird. I don't know why they did that.
The Sora and Sora V2 and V1 are good weights, good clicks, good
V2 QC was atrocious.
Okay.
That's why I think high good.
I still think they're better than. Okay, we'll put them high good. I'm trying to flush out the more. Like this is getting a little cluttered.
We're gonna look.
Yeah,
that makes sense though. It's the middle tier.
Philena. High okay.
High okay.
Yeah. Pulsar.
We'll revisit the top and the bottom ends of these tiers.
We will. Pulsar, what do you think?
Pulsar depends on how much you believe the QC stories.
I know. Well, let's go on your and my experience, Daz. Would you recommend Pulsar to... You have a buddy who is getting into gaming, and he's like, I want to spend $200 on several different mice to try out different shapes. Could he go to Pulsar, blow $200? Let's not say $200. Buy 3 mice because they're kind of expensive. He buys 3 mice. Pulsar does have good options. Crazylight, very good stuff. Yeah, the FE opticals are not the best, but they're very lightweight, very good build quality, good coatings. The skates have room for improvement, but they're like 6 out of 10 level skates. They have a wide variety of shapes, both ergo and ambi. Lots of different sizes too. Wide availability, amazing availability. Prices might be a little high. I would say they're like market rate prices, but there is kind of a used market because they have so many made. I don't know. I think Pulsar is... I don't think...
Pulsar mice do not hold resale value worth a crap, which is good for the market.
They hold value better than like a DAREU, but yeah, it's worse than like a Logitech.
Yeah. Yes.
We put them in great last time.
I put them in low
great. Yeah.
I think they're like mid to higher great though. I don't think they're low.
I think so too. Are they better than INPHIC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just due to like their catalog.
I think so too. I think I like
and availability. I've shilled the 0 through 9 and you can't even find that damn mouse, and they never advertised it. INPHIC's a horrible company for US advertising at least.
Yeah. They're an OEM, which is weird. Maybe they're just focused.
They also won't talk to you ever.
Yeah. I bet.
It's really annoying.
Maybe they're just focusing on contract manufacturing. Ponage. Dude, the prices are such a shame. So I've had 3 or so Stormbreakers this year. One of them was a V3 Bloodline, which is like their newest batch, and the base was wobbly. Switches were grinding. And then I got another Stormbreaker recently, a Max CF, and it's like actually pretty damn good.
I finally got a pretty damn good Trinity CF.
Trinity?
Here, which when their mice have good QC, it's like, oh wow, they could be like high good to low great.
Yeah, that's what I would say. But The price tag, dude, I don't think... I really hope the Sim 3 changes us, but can I put them in okay for now?
Putting them below like DAREU and Cooler Master just feels wrong, but I feel like it's just part of my brain gets messed up by the prices being associated with like brand level, like level tier of brand. But we shouldn't let that cloud our judgment.
Are they better or
Like,
worse
is it
than
much
Logitech?
different than Logitech? You're gonna get a better experience on a Logitech mouse more often with QC.
Yeah, but ponies, you're gonna have more innovative stuff.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
just
they
super
are
short.
right there. That seems good.
Okay. Rapupu. Oh, this is a bit of a
Ponage
glow
to
up.
be S tier.
I know.
Rapu, yes, people have been asking for Rapu.
Dude, Rapu, good is getting a little bit saturated. I don't think... Are they better than Ninjutsu? Maybe. The Gen 3 stuff, if you want like a budget 54 series and variety of shapes, Rapu has had a real glow up with the Gen 2.
I'm good with low grade.
Okay, I'm good with that too. Yeah. I mean, I think they're in good company here. Incot, Fantech, Rapu. Yeah, sure. Okay.
If they had one feature of their mouse beside the value, which is very high, that stood out as insanely good, they could go to S tier.
Yeah.
Basically, if they had God tier clicks, I could put them in S tier, but they don't.
Yep.
So.
And the battery options too. If they gave us some like 300 milliamp hour,
yeah.
like the VT0 Air, for example, it's literally the same. I have a VT0 DIY Phalanges Edition Air that's just 150 milliamp hour battery, and it's down to 39 grams.
It's a great mouse.
It is.
I really like it. It's a slight. They always have a slight different take on the shape they've copied.
Yes,
so.
They do. They do. And somebody apparently said in chat today, there's a VT6 in their software listed. No other details.
Oh, nice.
VT4, 5, 6. We don't know if they're going to come.
I think if you asked me to recommend a bunch of mice from a company to get someone into gaming, I might say Rapu right now with a good sale. Oh
dude,
my god,
the 40%
the whole lineup for like $150.
Yeah.
Insane.
Good coatings, decent skates. Excellent
ROM or Raw M.
Run away with me. Dude, they're recent. ER21 and Leviathan are both like S tier mice. Maybe not high S tier. To me, like low S tier because the clicks aren't exactly perfect for me. The ER21.
Great. It's just what part of gray are they in?
Better than Rapu, better than Fantech.
Right, Incot's low, yeah.
Better or worse than Incot?
My mind better.
Better? Okay.
If I recommend ROM, I have a stronger, like, I feel more sure that they're going to have a good experience with a ROM mouse than an Incot mouse.
Yeah, that's a glow up right there, dude. What did we rank them as before? Oh, we did high good. Okay.
It's
Razer.
the R brands kicking into place.
Is Razer S tier? What did we do last time? We did not. We did high great.
They're not S tier.
They're not S tier. I would go below Pulsar. Would I go below? I don't know, Daz. I'm not feeling this, man. I don't know how I feel about this.
What, Razer is or just everything?
Life in general. No,
Razer.
Razer.
Sucks, dude. Life has been rough.
Razer.
Glorious has fallen to okay, and we didn't really feel good about putting them there.
We still have.
Where's my childhood? Anyway.
Yeah, Fantech we have down here. Ponage. Okay. I think, I don't know, dude. Middle of great. They still have really good performance. Viper V3 is still a really good mouse. S tier. It is
the difference between Logitech and Razer is Razer mice are actually good.
Somebody clip that.
But that's actually good. The side buttons aren't mushy crap. I guess Logitech finally fixed their skates a little bit on the 2C. Like the, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the coatings are S tier. Viper V3 white is the benchmark in coatings.
On this $80 Death Adder V4 Pro I just got, if I click the mouse, you can hear it in Argentina. So,
oh yeah, that
holy
far.
Lord, these clicks loud. That's insane.
Okay, well, are we going there, Daz? I don't know. I don't feel strongly right now. If I'm being totally
you
honest.
can put them high, good, low, great, like because of the price. The price is the distraction.
The price. So okay, you would recommend a Rapu over a Razer? I probably would, if they're new to the hobby.
Yeah.
If they're like an esports pro though, who's like, I'm going to tournament next week, I want a large ambi. Are you going Rapu, VT7 or what's another large VT2?
I don't know. The Razer
Going
didn't really do
Razer.
amazing in some recent testing I did, but maybe I'm a moron and my testing is a joke. I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel weird if I start lumping them with Darmo Shark.
Oh yeah, they're definitely above that. Yeah, I think they should be above Incut too. Yeah, maybe they are just the middle of great tier. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with
I
that.
have a lot of
now.
like built-up
that's
brand
fine.
bias for Razer, so
Yeah. Okay. Red Dragon. They're not e-waste, but I would say they are. I would go very low. Okay. Are they no?
that's fine. They're I
usable.
enjoy my Gravistar mouse a lot more than my Red Dragon mice, but yeah. The
Price.
Gravistar is also egregiously priced, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
The thing is,
Exactly.
Red Dragon is like $20 and available on Amazon, shipped next day with free returns. Cyrox.
That's fine. It can be okay. Sure. Cyrox.
Cyrox.
Release a new mouse, brother.
I know they have the V12 in the works, the Dex clone. We had it S tiers before. They were kind of
I don't
the
think they're S
budget.
tier anymore.
I don't think
They've
so
been passed up from S tier. Yeah. They're still great mice.
V6 and V8 are our two options. I
think
do
the best
think...
spot you have them in right now is probably correct.
Yep. Okay. Agreed. Cool.
We have a poo below Fantech, which is interesting.
I'm good
Do
switching that.
we agree with it? Okay.
Yeah. Remember, Fantech, we're also talking Terra. Terra, Aria. I don't know.
Great's a real mush mesh of they could all be really in any order, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Steel Series. Where are we going with Steel Series? This day and age, they're no-no. They're no-no.
Or no.
Yeah, they're too heavy. They're outdated. It's sad.
I'm fine with that.
Sure. Thunder Robot. So this is like the ML9 Mini that you did. I don't know if it's e-waste. Is it low good? Is it mid good? Is it better than an Ajaz? That's the benchmark.
Yes.
It is. Worse than a Philena?
It's about the same level. Yeah.
Okay,
fine.
sure. Turtle Beach. Oh, dude, they had such potential. I'm gonna say okay. They have like decent shapes and decent weights, but they have problems like the opticals that they use are just not that good. My Pure Air is creaky AF. Burst it has like a good coating. I don't know, man. They're kind of pricey too. I would go above. Would I go above? Maybe high okay. I think I'm gonna go high okay with them. Have you used them
It's
much?
good. Nobody cares. No.
Okay.
It's Turtle Beach.
Vancer. Vancer factory stuff just disappoints me. It's like such good shapes, but then poor execution. I'm gonna go
Really
middle of
poor
good.
execution.
Yeah, they're just
middle of
creaky.
good or okay?
Yeah.
You have them in okay. You said good. I'm just trying.
Oh, you said good. Oh, you want to do high?
No. You said you had the middle of good, but if you meant okay,
Oh,
I
middle
agree.
of okay. Middle of okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Vaxi. That is Vaxi great. They're heavy and kind of expensive, but they're good in like everything else. What do you think?
I think they're high good. I think they're like Ninjutsu level. Like they
Ninjutsu
collab
level?
with the same company. Yeah.
Better than a Jutsu, maybe?
I'm not too high on Baxi anymore. I've soured.
I'm not either.
Honestly.
I'll go there though. They're like really well built.
They were
though.
always shielded as like God's gift to like mice, and then I like used them and like my side buttons weren't tactile on one of my mice,
Really?
and like the clicks are just super heavy, and the mice are still kind of heavy, but they do have like unique shapes that they come out with.
Yeah, I kind of
So
want to
I
go
could
like here. It's like they have good shapes, but as as opposed to Rapu, they're like heavy and pricey. But then they're like good in every other way.
Kuva Vaxi is pretty
Yeah.
comical, actually.
Yeah. Are you good with this?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, VXE, and then we'll also do VGN. So VXE, this is like the R1. What else
Is
is
it just the R1 and the Med R? Is that it?
VXE? Oh, yeah, because VGN has the king.
Two mice with the same damn shape?
Yeah, because do you know any more details on the VXE VGN split?
I have nothing. I don't know. Or ATK and all that stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah,
No.
okay, I don't know either. I just saw something posted to like Reddit. So if we're just going based on that, I mean, they're like a budget king. So we have the R1 and the, sorry, what was the other one?
The Med R is a VXC, isn't it?
Yeah, those are great.
They're
Maybe,
both great. The fact that they compete with each other is comical. But
I think they're kind of like level of like Cyrox, about there. I'm gonna put Cyrox slightly higher. Yeah, I'll go there. Sure. Wise Owl. Wise Owl's good. Maybe great. I would say Wise Owl's great. I would say they're low great. I like Wise Owl. I'm biased. I think the Cloud XS is a phenomenal mouse. The shape is a little bit small for me, but I think it's an S tier mouse. But then like the Cloud, it's a little heavy. It can be a little creaky on different copies. The OGM Pro, kind of heavy. The ratios don't feel that great, but like good skates, good performance, good build quality on the OGM. So I feel like you're always trading something with the YSL, but they are good. Or great. I'm gonna put them a step below Rapu, but better than Vaxi. Yeah, I'm good with that. You good with that?
I would put them in good, but I only had 2 of their mice, and they did not work for me at all. So
yeah, it's like the Cloud is like high, good, low, great. The OGM Pro is like good. The Cloud XS is S, in my opinion. Cloud XS is a really good mouse. Okay. WL mouse. I love WL mouse. Personally, I would go S tier with them. Where an S tier? I don't know. Maybe you can correct me, Daz, if I'm off the rails.
S tier is completely organized, and we'll come back to that. Okay. They're either high, great, or low S to me. Yeah, so they could be S. Okay.
Zhaopin. Oh, Zhaopin's really good. Really good performance. Good coatings. Good prices. They're really good. I kind of think they're like an Incot. Probably more available though. I think Zhaopin's great. M2.
They're in the great tier. Yeah, it's just where do they go in the great tier? I'm not recommending them over like over Cyrox or VXC in my opinion. But,
really? Yeah. Okay, I'll split the difference. Can I go in between the two?
Sure. Zhaopin's never blown me away.
Really?
But they've never disappointed me. They were just kind of heavy.
ZPW blew me away. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, that one did. You're right.
Yeah. Zowie. Oh, another controversial one, huh? They're expensive, good performance, but they're heavy. They're like Vaxi, but worse.
Yeah, they're like... yeah.
Do we put them high good, like above
Yeah, I think
Ninjutsu? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. VGN.
We agreed pretty quickly on that.
Yeah. So VGN, we have VGN F2, VGN Y2. Those are both very, very good mice. We have Mad G. Mad G's ATK. VGN, we have the King. Oh no, the Magnesium King. I don't know, dude. VGN's pretty good. We gotta basically rank them with where VXE is, right? For now.
My King is E-Waste.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But I think they're still great.
I think VGN, is that kind of like a Viper Mini SE where it's its own thing?
The King?
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that mouse is.
Yeah.
My copy is a literal shit pile.
Yeah, so if we're talking... Yeah, I think we got to put it next
to...
Yeah, we got to put it with
VXE.
VXE.
It fits there. I really like the F2.
Same.
I tried to get a master through contacting them and through AliExpress and through their site, and they were all like $85 plus, and I was just out. So.
Yuck. Yeah. AliExpress has them for like 60. Royal Kludge. So they have the RKM3, which I don't think people know about. It's like one of the best 3311 mice that I've used, but it still is a 3311. They have higher end variants, but they get kind of pricey. Really good coating. It's just an unoriginal shape because it's a Sora clone. They have the new MG5. Hang on, I'll show you guys. Royal Kludge MG5. But let's first look at Royal Kludge M30 and M3. Yeah. So it's like this. Really good coating. There's my disassembly. My green matte. Yeah, like an efficient PCB. This is the 3311 version. That's a great value, and they're like $25 for the cheap version.
Yeah.
The M3, I think, I'm on opticals in the higher end versions, but they just get a little pricey. They're like a good tier Attack Shark. So maybe that answers our question. That's where we put them. We put them like slightly above Attack Shark. Are they worse than EWEADN? Yeah, I think that's good company there. Royal Kludge. I'm gonna put them. I'll put them a step below Darmo Shark. I don't know how the MG5 is. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see if they can improve.
That's fair to me. Yeah.
James
I don't disagree with anything you said. Hee-haw. I've not tried the newest mouse, so I can't speak to it.
RSR7, it's like the Vancer Factory actually kind of got their shit together and made a decent mouse, but it still is Vancer Factory. So it still is like kind of creaky plastic. It's not like terribly creaky. Not the most best clicks. Flat base. No coating. Little bit expensive. Like the RSR5, I think is like a great tier mouse, and then this is like a good tier mouse if you consider how much it costs. So personally, I think James Donkey is gonna be. I'll put him next to Royal Kludge. Are they better than EWEADN? They're better than Attack Shark. I'll go there. All right.
I like Attack Shock more than our SR5, but like I said, the RSR7 I haven't used. Yeah.
RSR7's worse.
We're splitting hairs.
Yeah. IPI. So we have the float and the Chi.
Oh, the Chi.
That's why they're here. The Chi. I don't like my Chi. I don't like my Chi. It's a beautiful mouse. It's pricey and it's hard to grip onto, and the clicks are spongy. But the float, very good.
Oh, that's right. The R11's better than the Chi.
I don't know. Do we just put them with like Attack Shark Mamba Snake make the M5, which is or R5, which is the same mouse as the float? So do we have to put them with that? I think pretty much.
Are you recommending Zowie over them?
If it's like to a normie who...
The price, though.
I know, the price sucks. See, that's the thing. You and me...
Express for the float.
You and me are very price conscious compared to a lot of the other reviewers. I'm not a reviewer. I'm just a podcaster, by the way. But I suck at that too, so... Yeah, you and me are very cost conscious compared to other reviewers who just want their affiliate codes used.
Yeah, I feel like the float was like a breakthrough, sort of like iconic little mouse that happened for like it had its moment. But was it a great mouse? I probably said it was, but
I think it's like low grade. Yeah,
good.
I think it's better.
But with the Chi was not a great mouse.
Yeah,
but it was a good mouse. So I think about Darmo Shark level maybe.
Higher?
But Attack Sharks, man, you're right. This good's just a big old mishmash of the same stuff.
I know. All the same factories.
Stuff, different brand.
Yeah. Let's just stick with that.
That's fine.
INPHIC. This is a weird one. They have some stuff that's really good and some stuff that's a swing and a miss.
They average out to somewhere in good, yeah.
I'm going to kind of go low good. I think I would go like a Keychron over them. Yeah, they just have some stuff that doesn't hit. I would go DAREU. I would go all these over INPHIC. Yeah, I'm good here.
That's fair.
Okay. Epomaker. So they have the Epomaker Click and the Carbon X, and now upcoming the Carbonis.
How was the Click?
The Click is very good. It's heavy. It's well implemented on opticals. It's a Viper Mini, basically direct clone. Doesn't have it. Okay, skates are like Pulsar. They're just white. Fine, 6 out of 10 skates. No coating. It's just textured plastic. A-tier Omron optical implementation, heavy at like 57 grams on a small mouse. Very good build quality, like no squeezing issues, nothing like that, no rattles. Feels well put together.
So to whoever disagrees with this take, the reason Epomaker is probably going to be hated on is because they don't really make their own mice. They just like take a shell and then they like tweak it and
Kysona
touches on it. Yeah, they take a Kysona shell and then they touch it up. But that's the final product they release. It's still the final product they release. It still costs what it costs. They're good, somewhere in good, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Because I rated the Carbon X pretty highly, but
yeah, the Carbon X is good. Preference. I'm gonna go here. Sure, I don't really care. Actually, I do think they're below. I'll go next to Aula. Stop jumping around on me, damn it.
See, I would take Epomaker over Royal Legend in a second. Based purely on the Carbon X, though, not the Click.
Yeah, Royal Clutch might be kind of high. Let's drop them. Put the two keyboard brands next to each other. Aula's a keyboard brand too, sort of. All right.
There you go.
All right, Asus. So they have like the original Harpy. Harpy 2 Ace is really good. That's an S tier mouse. I think like a low S tier mouse, but it's crazy expensive. Then they also have like the Harpy Ace Mini. I think they're probably great. I don't like the original Harpy Ace, but the Harpy Ace 2 is really good. And the Mini is like...
Great seems generous.
Does it? Where would you... Yeah.
Does it not? Didn't they release like a Carbon Fiber mouse that costs $10,000 or something too? Like
$250. Yeah, but you can't go like... Those are weird Halo products like the Viper Mini Signature. Yeah. I would probably put them...
I think high good's fair.
I would take a Darmo Shark over them personally, but I'm telling you, if you haven't tried a Harpy 2 Ace, that's an S tier mouse. That's actually a really good coating. ATK and MCHOSE. So this was in the thumbnail.
We've arrived.
We've arrived. ATK was S tier.
You really triggered some people with that one, sir.
I know. But the thing is, if you put company ethics aside and you look at They have a very broad portfolio. They have very good performance. They have options at every price point. They have ergos, they have ambis, they have big mice, they have small mice. It's weird because, Daz, there's been so much change with them. There's been garbage like the Switch lottery BS. Huh?
Yes. All of the changes have been negative.
Yes. Like, OG...
It would have been a more valid S tier on the first tier list, I think. So.
Yeah. We actually did not go S tier. We went high A tier. We put them next to Razer.
We didn't go S tier then, and I think they had a stronger argument then.
Yeah. It's tough because their Halo products, you could argue, are S tier. Or just expensive.
They've priced themselves out of S tier, I think.
Okay. I'm fine with that. So ATK, where would we put them? Next to ROM? Do they beat Razer? I would recommend them over a Razer for the price. I think they're better than Incot because they have more offerings.
Of good mice might put them above ROM too.
I think so. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Pulsar with the prices, with the options that are cheaper. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, I think ROM is like a better, like ER21 and Leviathan V4 are better than whatever ATK has at the same price point. But ATK has way more offerings. You can get a $40 A9 Pro on AliExpress before coupons. MCHOSE. MCHOSE hasn't had as much crap as ATK with like Switch lottery and stuff, but MCHOSE did move away from... They had some. In like what?
A bunch of different mice. They have like 3 different colorways that are this like Switch, and then this other colorway is this Switch, and then the newer models of this is that.
Yep. Yeah. But they do have some solid S tier bangers. L7 Plus is one of our all-time favorites for value. L7 is why get a Crazylight if you can just get an L7 for $40. They do have. Suck. Yeah, the skates aren't great. But the price point's
great. Skates on new mice, good. Skates on older mice, bad.
Yeah. Realtek MCU. Pro, really good performance. Con, worse battery life than Nordic 54. Lots of variety. I think the question is, I often lump MCHOSE and ATK together. The real question is, Daz, who is better?
Because they're not S tier. If we evaluated them after the L7 Plus released and we'd assumed they kept their on-run opticals, they would have been S tier, maybe?
Yes. Oh, they would have been S tier for me. Oh, yeah. Because like L7
every change they made since then has just been like, you're out of S tier now. Because their on-run 100Ms are just not it. Which is better?
I don't know, dude. K7 is really good. ATK X1 V2. Fuck. Because like also ATK Mad Lion stuff, like the Mad G. That's really good. Oh man. Oh, that's tough. Are they better than Pulsar? This is tough. Personally,
their prices are better at MCHOSE though.
ATKs?
What prices? MCHOSE's prices are better than ATK for the top end stuff, but they don't have Nordic 54 yet. But the wireless performance for me on their Realtek solution really was weirdly good.
Yeah.
In a micro dongle, it didn't even make sense. But
yeah, I think I'm fine with this.
They're like the same.
Yeah.
Every 2 seconds, I flip in my head which is better, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Other people banished. I have not been paying attention to chat at all. Is this our tier list then? Are we done? We have nothing in E-Waste, Daz.
That's sad.
Do we need...
For those of you wondering, I was going to call E-Waste dog shit, but we said it was too mean. But now no one's there, so it could have been dog shit.
E-Waste. I think we eliminated some irrelevant brands, and that has helped. Well, this is, I guess, our tier list then. Are we...
S tier is not in order. No, we have to order S tier.
We have to reorder. Oh, that's so tough,
We have to put S tier in actual order. Yeah.
Okay, what's your S tier order, and then I'll give you mine.
I don't have it ready to go.
Okay, mine would be... I don't have a ton of experience with G-Wolves, unfortunately. The few G-Wolves mice that I've had, HSK Pro, HTX were very good. I have not had their newer stuff, which I've only heard good things about other than the price.
Put Finalmouse in E-Waste for screenshot purposes. Okay. I mean, yeah.
I don't care. They're never gonna send me a mouse.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm putting the Finalmouse clone in S tier. And I'm putting them in E-Waste.
Shield Doge. T-Evolution we sort of looped into Fantech.
Yeah.
But the Terra is itself an S-tier mouse. So
I think, see, personally, Daz, what I use on my desk more often than not, I use
a lot of WL mice.
I use a lot of WL mouse. I use a lot of Lamzu. I use a lot of MCHOSE, ATK, VGN, INCOT, Rapu. I basically use a lot of the stuff in great tier. And then a few select ones in good because I like Chinese mice.
Yeah.
But if I'm recommending something to a friend, WL mouse, this is interesting. All of these mice retain their resale value.
So maybe we're not smoking anything.
Yeah.
My list, this is your organization of the list?
Yeah, I'm not super confident in it, but yes, let's go. I got to make a decision.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I could put Egg first just because of my main, but Egg can also be there. This is fine. They've had enough QC issues recently. Okay. And the firmware issue.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. We're going like Lamzu, and these guys have really good click implementation, and we're ranking them highly. Clicks matter, guys.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Let's look at every tier and just make sure we're not like cracked real quick here.
Sure.
Anybody
great tier.
Great that's not great.
Razor, INCOT, Wizable.
I think the ones that were like we were like on are at the bottom. This is a spectrum.
I'm happy
and
with that.
They are. It is ranked. If you're watching this, these tiers are ordered intentionally.
Yep. So top is going to be top. Top of the tier is top left. Bottom is bottom right. So like, yeah, I don't have a ton of experience with Vaxi, but like the few times I've had, I'm like, oh, these are nice, light, spammable clicks. It's built really well, but holy smokes, it's $130 and it weighs 70 grams. Yeah, the light, yeah. Like I had an XE.
Vaxi were like fucking heavy as hell.
Oh, really? No, mine were like really light and spammable.
So tactile. Yeah. I think they did change it up in their last few mice. I haven't tried like the MP01S Ergo, for example. So.
Okay, I tried their old like an XE back when they used like a spring tensioning system.
Oh yeah, that was super tactile. Huh. Could be QC variants. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. They don't have great coatings though, do they? They're just bare plastic, right?
I thought they were good.
I don't remember. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had.
Look at this valid tier list we made.
Yeah, I know. But they definitely are better than Zowie. Okay, I think I'm fine with this. Like, yeah, you guys can roast us like that. We have like something misplaced slightly. Within the good tier, I think this is fine. I feel bad for Ninjutsu. I think like the 10 Air should be better. If the 10 Air is indicative of how they're going to be in the future, it's an innovative mouse for $100. So I don't know.
It is really well priced. Like huge props in the pricing, including the 8K dongle that blinds your sister from Nebraska. That's so freaking bright.
Zowie being top of good. Personally, I don't like. They're a weird recommendation because they have such legendary shapes. They were the standard in shapes for so long. They still have good wireless performance. They're just heavy and expensive. And the CS pros out there don't care. So, Cherry Extra Fi, I think this is fine. We have like the
like if someone tells me they're making a Zowie mouse, I'm like oof a little bit, but like I don't necessarily want to recommend anything else in good tier over that. But I'm going to recommend something in great tier over that. So I think this is a good list.
Yeah, Logitech middle of the road. I think it's fair. They're expensive, but they're known. I don't know. I don't think they're. I would take all the clones over them. Turtle Beach, Philena, Thunder Robot, Vancer, AJS Glorious, HyperX, Red Dragon. Yeah, that's fine. I would put Turtle Beach towards the top here. Philena. Like the S450 is a really good budget mouse, but it's not really for sale anymore. AJS Vancer, yeah, kind of the same. And then No, Gravistar, Alienware, Corsair, Steel Series. Isn't that a shame? You have 3 big brands here. And then Finalmouse. Are we actually doing Finalmouse and e-waste?
I mean, it's the worst piece of junk I've used recently. Shit.
Yeah, I feel bad because like I used the Starlight 12 for like 2 years, and it's a good mouse. The Starlight's really like good. The ULXs are not that I've tried. I don't know. Sure, I don't care. Finalmouse and e-waste it goes. All right, guys, there's our tier list. I'm gonna screenshot.
Do you want to call it a tier list, or do we want to look at the previous one and see who moved up and down, or is that too much work?
Oh no, that's yeah. Why not? Yeah. Let me just put this in a clipboard so I don't forget about it. And let's see what changed a lot. So Steel Series was still no. We put Mad Catz. Aula had a big glow up. Aula went from E-Waste up to middle of good. We had Rapu from middle of good go up to great. Ninjutsu we
Rom
put
as well.
Rom as well went from good to great. Ninjutsu.
Oh my god, Zoe's.
Where do we put Zoe?
The exact same spot.
Oh yeah, top of good. I remember we didn't do the order as well this time. DAREU, Attack Shark, Ponage are all roughly the same. Fantech had a glow up again with the Terra and the Aria 2, I think. Aria 2 has been out since this was from May, but I hadn't tried an Aria. Asus
bounced up.
Yeah, EWEADN of course did. Glorious stayed the same. Kysona went up a little bit. Domo Shark Deluxe went up a little bit. Vancer stayed the same. Red Dragon, Philena, Monka, Kysona all stayed the same. At least we've been somewhat consistent. Yeah, Thunder Robot, HyperX. Yeah, these are all pretty much the same.
We dropped Ninjutsu down. That's interesting.
We did.
After the 10 release. Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually a good mouse. I think
other thing has got better. This is a relative tier list.
Yeah, that's true. Vaxi we have like in the same position. Same thing with Wiseowl.
That's hilarious.
Zowpin.
Because I had no idea that was the same. Yeah.
G-Wolves we bumped up, so Cyrox went down and G-Wolves went up. That makes sense. G-Wolves has gotten really light and done some cool stuff like the Vuk. Mad Lions and ATK VXE, these are all, yeah. We put Razer ahead of them, and now they are ahead of Razer. I'm good with that. Same thing goes with MCHOSE being ahead.
Yeah.
The biggest change is going to be Finalmouse going down to E-Waste. Okay.
For the memes.
This was a hell of a tier list. Are we done finally? Can I post this? All right, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Imager. I'm going to upload the... I got to sign into Imager. And I will upload this to... If it lets me. Sign in, please. Continue with Google? No? Continue with Google? No? Bro. Let's try logging in manually. Sign in. Okay, cool. It did actually work. Okay, so I'm going to call this Mouse Brands Tier List 20 December 2025 Mouse Cast 060. Make sure the link works. Cool. There you guys go. Posting this in chat. And I will also post this. Tier list finished. Boom. And again, if you want to make your own tier list, I will post this again in chat also. There you guys go. All right. Daz, we're an hour 41 in. That one did take a while. Oh, we actually did technically have some news that I missed, which was pads and stuff. Do I still have the news banner on? I do still have the news banner on. Whoops. Oops. We do have like a little bit of news we can plow through real quick, and then we can get to... Yeah, let's do this. Bed. Crabs? How are you feeling, Daz?
Not good, actually. I feel pretty bad right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Your voice?
In general, I'm feeling much better, but I feel really bad right now. Yes.
Okay.
That's why I was like, yeah, let's move on.
Okay, well, we'll blitz through this. Matrova has a roadmap where they have the Zafiro, which you have one that isn't flattening out. They have a Yin, which will be their control glass pad.
I have a Vane.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, what's a Zafiro?
I don't know. Okay. I honestly don't know. But that
I have the Yang Speed, which was in not notable glass pad, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. Skates in an
arm didn't really stand out, but then again, most glass pads don't to me, so maybe my opinion's crap there. Anyway, really cool art though.
Yeah. Kysona has a new HE keyboard. Their first HE keyboard, called the KM82HE, has a knob. That's all I really have to say. Gasket mount. Yeah, you guys can go look it up. There's some specs for y'all. KM82HE. Next bit of little mini news is, does anyone care? MCHOSE and ATK are both releasing headsets.
We probably should. There's like a large swath of gamers buying like HyperX headsets, which are still good. That looks shockingly like a HyperX headset. Holy crap. Actually, that looks like almost an exact clone of the Logitech G Pro X2 Superlight headset, because that's a great naming convention that I have.
Yeah,
these are probably really good options for gamers.
I wonder.
Budget, to be honest,
they don't. Dude,
I've heard good things.
If I got a review unit, I actually would make a review because I use a headset all the time because I go back and forth between my modding desk. Magnetic charging would be really nice. Plugging this thing in is really annoying, especially since battery life is only like, I don't know, maybe 30 hours worth. I'm plugging this in a lot. And they don't mention anything about the mic, which makes me think they did not prioritize audio quality, which is, I think, an underrated. Yeah. Anyway, you can get a hat.
Ooh.
Dude, we gotta get
from Shouldoge. The Zephyr was supposed to be a redone Breeze, but they did it right.
Oh, okay, cool. So a speed one.
I don't think they liked their own Breeze V2. So.
Okay, well, that's fine. Rebrand it. Start over. That's good. Samsung outs the world's first 1040 hertz monitor ahead of CES. So CES is coming up the beginning of January, guys. Consumer Electronics Show. I think Samsung usually releases their new phone around then too.
Lucky for you, the new PCs and the new processors that require the new RAM are going to cost you an arm and a leg to even try it on this.
The RAM shortage, if you guys don't know, look at the prices of RAM right now. It's
$400 for like 32 gigabytes of DDR5. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're like thousands of dollars at Micro Center for like the high-end kits. It's insane.
You're buying stock in NVIDIA. You should have been buying DDR5 RAM.
Yeah. Yeah, Micron. Do I have Micron stock? I don't know if I do. Maybe I did at one point. Yeah, so they have a 32-inch 6K display that supports glasses 3D, and they have a 1080p panel that does 1040 hertz. Now, the 1040 hertz, it's a dual mode. So first of all, the 6K, this is pretty cool. Oh wait, no, that's something. Oh yeah, my monitor wants to go to sleep, by the way. Where was the one? Yeah, here it is. The Odyssey G60H, 27-inch, that runs 1440p at 600 hertz, or 1080p at 1040 hertz. I have no desire to upgrade, Daz. My OLED.
No.
480 hertz. I can't even get that in most games. Yep. This
sucks.
Yeah, next little bit of news. This sucks. So if you guys don't know, Vince Zampella passed away. He was the co-founder of Infinity Ward. Sorry, I made a post about it that had a little bit more information, so let me see if I can find it. He was the co-founder
of the originators of Call of Duty, and then he started Respawn Entertainment, Titanfall.
There we go. Co-founder of Infinity Ward and Respawn Entertainment, father of three. He worked on, or pretty much was responsible for, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Titanfall, Apex Legends, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and Battlefield 6. I remember when he was recruited to work on Battlefield 6 and people were hyped up because they liked his work with Apex and Titanfall.
Yeah. It sucks. He was driving a car very fast and it went off the road.
Yeah. Wildly, the video exists and I can't believe that that's like a thing. Yeah, but
I know.
Yeah, father of three, which sucks too. And
it sucks so bad.
Yeah, be responsible when you're driving out there, guys.
There was a passenger who also died, I believe.
Oh, really? That's sad. Jeez. Well, yeah. So I don't know. But one thing I think we can all say for sure that we do know is that these are some excellent games. I mean, of these games, how many of these have you played?
Every single one.
I played 5.
Every single one, a lot.
Oh, really? Including the Star Wars ones?
Yeah, I've beaten both of those. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Damn.
They're both very good games. Yeah.
I've been meaning to try. Yeah. Now that I'm like not as hardcore gaming, I probably want to try one of these when they're on sale, which they might be. Last bit of news is this is just kind of a PSA. Oh yeah, I DM'd this to Pizogle. There is an issue with the Maya X DPI, this new firmware. Wait, can I go? Here we go. Can I open this? Okay, this works. New firmware for the Maya X for Land Zoo has optimized start-stop accuracy. FPS players should definitely upgrade to the new firmware on the MyX, specifically version 0.18, to resolve an issue of inaccurate start/stop data. During our testing last week, we found that MyX's DPI was noticeably inaccurate during 20-second start-stop cycles, though it was fine during 5-second cycles. This update confirms that the DPI is now accurate and dense, and the start-stop issue is resolved. Kudos for that efficiency. So I don't know if this is like a battery saving thing, like it goes into like a low power state where it stops counting or frame rate decreases or something. I don't know the details, but
not sure.
Go update, guys. And I messaged it to Pizogle, so maybe he said, interesting, thanks. And I think that's it for news. Let's see if I have any other things I need to go over. Anything that I missed, Daz? I think that's it. Cool.
MCHOSE baseball cap?
I know, dude. We gotta get kitted out. TiVo jacket, MCHOSE baseball cap. What else could people sell? There's probably lanyards.
Give me some ATK Ray-Bans or something.
T-shirts, dude. I would wear a T-shirt. MCHOSE baseball cap. Sign me up. I think this is it for the show, Daz. Is there anything else you want to say?
Not a thing, sir.
Okay. Well, there's only one thing left for him to say, and that is thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back. Leave a comment if you got any ideas for discussion questions. Leave a like or subscribe. It helps the algorithm. Join the Discord. That's the best way to engage with us. We'll be back next, probably Wednesday, Daz. New Year's Day is Wednesday. That Thursday. Or we could do the Friday again. I'm good either way.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay. I'll tweet about it. Follow me on Twitter if you want updates there. With that, we'll be back next week with another episode.
See you.